One of the biggest problems that capitalism has is the tendency of the rate of profit to fall, which has been the primary cause of most economic crises that have occurred under capitalism. And this is increasingly being a problem, particularly with there now being a relative boundary with which capitalism can expand. Mostly that being it's gone just about everywhere. And the other is going up against the borders of where China has invested. So the ability to expand is now extremely limited. Apparently, in a finite world, there's a finite amount of growth, despite what any lunatic might claim otherwise. Here's a perfect example of the now alternative ways in which they have to try to make money, and some of the really bizarre ways that they have to do it. Okay, you know how in the US, college textbooks are basically a screw job, and that they charge you an insane amount of money, really just because they're greedy pieces of garbage. Now, increasingly people are turning to used textbooks because they're actually affordable for the most part. And some people are turning to ones that are pirated, copied PDFs, etc., because they can't afford the goddamn textbooks. So, with this now dwindling profit, as people are seeking alternatives to being screwed by these publishers, the rate of profit for many of these companies is now going down, which they deserve because of the way they've treated people. Have I suggested that yet? So now, what is it that they want to do? Well, one publisher is now trying to turn their books into an NFT, so that once you're done with the textbook and you sell it to someone else, they want a cut of that. And this will be the way that they get a cut of that. Do you understand that? You now cannot do what you want with your own property because you bought it. Now, this is capitalist logic. I'm not making a socialist argument here. This is capitalism telling you what you're allowed to do with property you purchased. You can't even resell it. I'm not even saying like photocopying it and then giving it away for free or something. I'm saying you're not even allowed to just sell it. They want to make it so that you can't even just sell your own property to someone else without them being able to get a cut from it, because their income, their profits are going down. Now we see the same thing being extended into automobiles. Everybody knows by now the ridiculousness of BMW installing the ability to heat your seats in your car, but you have to pay a subscription to heat your ass. And I'm going to guess that the kind of person who drives a BMW, given the way that people who drive BMWs actually drive on the road, they're probably really only thinking about their own ass, and they're probably going to pay it as a result. But think about that. Literally, the ability to heat your seat is already in the car. It's already there. You're just unlocking the feature. It's a fucking car DLC. That's what it is. Like downloadable content for a video game. Basically, it's already there. Think of it like Fallout 76. Everything that you can buy for the game is already installed on your hard drive. You just pay a fee to unlock it. It's the same thing, but with a car. Now, obviously, this is much less important when it's something like a video game. Now, video games are fun, but in terms of a system, they're not the level of importance that driving is. But think about that. That's exactly what they're doing. And how much is this going to show up everywhere else? This is going to start showing up in everything. And all of it is to combat falling rates of profit. I mean, you just look at a chart in terms of corporate profits and you can see what's going on. Sure, there's a big boost lately because inflation is ripping everyone up. Well, not everybody up, but most people off. But this is going to become even more common and more common and more common. Think about it. 2 years ago, if I told you that they were going to start charging you to sell your own college textbook, you would have said that's stupid. It's ridiculous. And in fairness, it is stupid and ridiculous. But now, that's a real possibility. That's something that's real. That's the ridiculousness of what we're facing right now. And we're only facing this goddamn problem because the system is based on making money off of things, not providing from human need. Hence why we believe in the phrase, from each according to their ability, to each according to their need. That system's not about lining your pockets, it's about serving human need. And you can literally see the limitations of capitalism right there. I mean, if that wasn't a pretty good example of why the system should need to be abolished, I don't know what is. So get ready, because we're going to see a lot more of this BS in the future. There's going to be more essential subscription services to things like this, and DLCs for other regular, everyday, ordinary things in the very near future. Thank you for watching. If you like this program, then please head over to my Patreon page and set up a monthly donation. It's your donations that keep this program running. Also, if you would like, please rate, comment, subscribe, and share in various social media.